Alright guys, what is going down? It is Saturday. Saturday, kind of like morning. I don't know. It's like 1 o'clock, I guess. So it's not really morning. But anyways, figured out how to start this sucker up. See how she does. Make sure she runs and everything. And maybe drive around the block just to kind of see what it feels like. So I'm going to do that right now. Well, guys, here's the truck. I got out yesterday and started it up. Drove around my little housing development here, and she ran good. So I mocked up the toolbox on here. I'll show you that here in a little bit when I'm all done. But I pulled it back off because I wanted to put some paint on this here. So yeah. So tonight the goal, and I guess I can talk about what I did the last few nights. So I popped in a Felpro transpan gasket, and it helped. It definitely helped. However, I still have a little bit of a leak, so I think I think it's coming from the pump on the trans, maybe one of the bolts on the pump, something like that. And then let's see here. Oh no, it's not turning the fan on. It's very hot out here. And then I finished up. I added the back piece onto my slider. Yeah. And then I painted this sucker white. Figured since it's over the tank and the pump assembly, I figured white would be maybe a little less hot for it. I'm not sure, but and then I went and they had these on sale at Walmart the other day when I was there, so I'm like, hell yeah. And so this is a pretty good spot to mount it, I think. So I'm gonna get on painting some of this stuff, and then once I'm all done, I'm gonna put the box back up here, and then I'll show you all that. We'll do a final walk around. The list is getting shorter, guys. This is it. I'm like halfway done on my painting. I'm halfway done checking U-bolts and torques and stuff. I just got to tie up a passenger front brake line and finish the cross member bolts. So basically what I'm doing with those is the trans cross member. I don't know about you guys, but those like 7/16 bolts that have like that spacer that go on top, I can never get those things to stay tight. Like even with red Loctite, 3 of them stay tight, 1 of them came loose. So what I ended up doing on this truck when I had the 465 in it at first, it kept moving around. I could never get it to quit moving. And so what I ended up doing is I just drilled it to 1/2 inch, and I just used some 1/2 inch hardware, just a washer on the top of the frame, and then on the underneath a lock washer, and then usually I don't have any issues, so to put the 1/2 inch stuff in there. So I figured that would be a good thing to do since it's come loose on me a couple times, and I don't want to break anything, especially that adapter. So anyways, what else? I guess that's it. When I'm all done, we'll take a step back and we'll have a look at the truck, and I'll show it to you. Right now she's just ready to get some paint. I'm gonna finish drilling. I got 2 more holes to drill, and then I'm gonna lay some paint, and then work on brake line, and then lay some more paint. I got some more of this gray. It's just like friggin' Rust-Oleum primer, so I'm gonna paint that on here, and then I got a little black. I'm gonna squirt on this stuff down here. And that's it. And then just a couple more things and should be ready to roll. And then tomorrow we can go out and do a little flex tester. And yeah, I ended up flipping the shocks around just because they were hitting up here. And then now I think they're hitting down here. I might need to do I need to take a little material off that lower mount. I might do that real quick. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, I'm just checking everything, making sure everything's cool, and just throwing some paint on some stuff. So that is it for tonight. I'm going to get rolling on it, and I will bring you back in when I'm done. Alright guys, here she is. I'll show you the back here. Man, I'm happy to kind of be done. So let's go take a look. There's nothing else on the list. We got it all knocked out. Phase 1 is D-O-N-E. I'll step back, let you have a look. You tell me what you think of the truck. So there she is. Mounted my box back there. Let's see, what did I do? Put a trans gasket on. I tied up my front brake line. You can see it back there. I got a little bungee on it, so I think that's gonna hold it out of the way enough, and we'll see. I'll keep checking it a bunch. Got the 37s on. We shortened it 10 inches between the, we're shortening the wheelbase is 10 inches. And we took another 8 off the back. Well, that's done. I got the license plate. The license plate was kind of like an afterthought. It was like the very last thing tonight. And I'm going to make a mount and put it back here. And like this here, it's, you know, it has a backup light and it has, you know, a little LED to light up the license plate. But I didn't get around to it today. I may have some time to get to it tomorrow, but since it's going to go back here, I'm not really going to waste the time in doing it. So, I don't know. I just go to the trail and back. Let's see. It's all legal. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So, how do you like the box and the cooler? I thought the box was going to look funny at first, but then I put it on and I was like, it don't look too bad, I don't think. So, I mean, gotta have a place to put your tools, right? And then, like I said, got the sliders reworked. And so what I did is I painted them first, you know, like just kind of a little bit. And then I painted this stuff back here. And then that way it kind of made the sliders look all kind of match. So it looks like they did before. They're just kind of dull and ready to slide up on some rocks. So, oh, you know what? One more thing is when I was on my marathon, my window fell off the track on right before the last trail. And then I was gonna fix it, and then I noticed the other day when I shut the door, frickin' it broke. So I don't know when it broke. I didn't hear it break. I seen glass falling out of it. So box is mounted up. What I ended up doing was putting a plate up underneath here. And I think I got another video where I show that. But anyways, just an 1/8 inch plate. It mounts across the frame rails and it goes back to this cross member here. And then I insulated it with some Reflectix. And then I bolted my box down. So, yeah, man. What else? I don't know. I think that's it. So tomorrow I'm going to pull her out and take a cruise and go see how she flexes out. See how I like it. Hopefully she's going to do good things. So let me stand back and you guys can tell me what you think of her. I'm digging her. I'm finally done with this sucker. Man, I can't wait till tomorrow to get out and see how she does. I'm probably gonna, in the day tomorrow, I'll pull it out and I'll go take a little drive around. All I really got to do is load up my box back there, put my high lift and my straps and tools and stuff like that, fluids, and then good to go. And then I don't know if I'm gonna use this cooler tomorrow, but I thought it was kind of cool and I figured it'd be a cool spot to mount it. So I just, you know, run a freaking strap over it or something. So yeah, I think it'll be kind of cool. So like I said, it was for sale down at Walmart. I thought it was pretty cool. And it fits a stupid door. I got it set like that so if I leave my house and I forget to close the garage in a certain amount of minutes, it closes by itself. So yeah, I think tomorrow all I'm going to do is load my box, clean the windows. I'm probably going to mount my lights since it's going to be we're going to be out in the dark tomorrow, and I don't foresee anything hitting my lights on this trail that we're running. I've ran it before and it's not too rough. A couple pretty decent obstacles, but nothing serious. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for rolling with me, and you guys have a good night. Have a happy Independence Day.